Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is the weekly Squardle. It's getting towards the end of the week, so I figured I'd do it. So let's start with cross, because the weekly Squardle is kind of like a crossword. All right, let's just get all new letters for the right word. I think the right word is leafy. No, but it does end in Y. Okay. In fact, how does this work? I thought of early, but there's no R or L. But something like that maybe? Or A, like, I don't know how to split up the A and the E, because we'd have to do something like that. Oh, maybe. R, maybe. Okay, so it starts with A and ends in EY. Let's think about this left word. So S, C, actually, I don't know where to put the A in that case. How does this work? Squawk. Could start with A, I guess. Ascot? No, S. Maybe I should think about the right word then, because I can think of. All right, A something something EY. What are our options here? An option. It could be AI. Well, it doesn't seem very good. AU. A what? A P H A. What is this word? Inky. I hurt my inky. All right, I can't think of either of these words, which is unfortunate. Think about doing a pure filler here. Get the U and the I and get some good, like get the N or something. I'm not sure how to do that. Input's the best I've come up with so far, but there's no T. I'm going to do a filler. I should do all new letters. Or I should try to place the A on the left, but if I started with A, that makes it harder. Maybe A. I was going to say it makes it harder to use the U and the I. Then again, if I get the right word, it'll tell me if A is first. So maybe that's not the best thing to look for. Bunned. Darn. What if I do like an unch word? Like punch? That's not terrible, because I do need to know where the C goes on the left. And it could go there. All right, let's see what punch gives us. Gave us the H. SH something AC. That doesn't make sense. ASH. This didn't help nearly as much as I hoped. Ashik. Ashik. The problem is the S can't go in the second. Cross eliminated it from both of these. The second to last and the last letter. SCHA. SSCHA. No. What the heck? What if I guess something like SHI? I get one more filler. Ooh, I can't think. Okay, let me try to think about this right word again. What is this word? Abby. It's Abby. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't start with A. Maybe it actually just like ends in like CHA or something. Or C something SHA. There's just the I left. I could just guess an SH word to see if it starts with SH. Something like, I don't know. I'd like to try an A in one of these one of these spots at the end. Sugar is terrible, but it would get the A and the S placed somewhere, maybe. Visas. I kind of like that. It checks if there's an I in the word. It checks where the S goes. Oh, but we know the S isn't at the end, and we know there's not two of them, so maybe that's not as good as I thought. Darn, because it checks the A in one of those spots, which is what I'm looking for. Okay, maybe I should try to think of the word again. SCHA? No way. SC something AH? No. SH something AC or CA? Shika. These aren't words. Maybe it doesn't start with S. It doesn't start with C. I think I hadn't realized it didn't start with C until just now, but there we go. Wow, this is taking too long. I don't even know what filler to do. H. What if it was like something CHAS? Ickas. WH. How do I do this? IAS. It would have to be that. No. What is this word? CHAS. I already checked that. Shav is a word. It'll tell me where things go. SCH. Oh, schwa. Oh my gosh, that's hard. Schwa. 4 consonants in a row. No wonder I was struggling. Good thing I found a random word it accepted. Shav. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, well, let's do Fibble. So each guess we make, there will be exactly one lie in the coloring. Exactly one in every guess. So I like to bring in one of the grays if possible, and assume the other. Whoa, sorry. Assume that the colored letters are not lying. So it really helps find the lies. So I need to move. I need to end in T, and I need to move that O somewhere. And then I need to bring in S, G, or H. I'm thinking SO maybe, or S something something OT. O not in the middle makes this harder. Also, ending in T. Maybe we could make it S end in ST. That's definitely possible. Ah, yeah, something like joust. Let's do joust. That's fun. Okay, so one of these T's is lying. What that means is that we know one of these T's is lying because they disagree, right? That says it's green here, that says it's yellow here. That's a disagreement for sure. So what if we wanted this S to be a lie? Well, that wouldn't work because this S would have to match it and be a lie, and we wouldn't be able to mark one of these T's as a lie. So because one of the T's is a lie, we know that the S's are not lies. We also know that there must be an O. One of these O's could be lying, but it would have to be lying as green. If this was lying as gray, this would also lie as gray. We wouldn't have a lie for the T's. So I have half a mind to think that this T was the lie. and then maybe the U was the lie, or maybe the O was the lie. So maybe they swapped places. So like maybe O second. Maybe I should do like a TO word. That way, you know, this T was lying and this O was lying. I mean, and then we'll see what that does for us. How about topaz? That's fun. Okay. Unfortunately, there are no disagreements here about anything. So I could continue to think it starts with T and then move the O here. TR maybe? Or I could assume that O lied again and it's supposed to be green there and then just put the T. I can't do an Och word though because there's no H in this scenario at least. What if I do 40? So let's look at the lies. 40, the lie for 40 in here is the T. The T is lying. And then in these two, the O is lying. Otherwise, we're good. Okay, this O is very consistently saying it's yellow here, so I think it is. Okay, what? I was going to say frost, but it's definitely not frost. Okay, we're not really getting disagreements here, which is unfortunate. Okay, so what if this F is telling the truth? If the F is telling the truth, maybe we do FR. We must include an O and we must include a T. Must we include a T? We don't must include we don't must include a T because this T could be lying, this T could be lying, this T could be lying. What if we just caught the T in a lie, or the T managed to lie every single time? It's supposed to be gray. Like that's what that would mean. And then these O's would be telling the truth for sure. In fact, all of this would be telling the truth. And then, so if we were FR, we'd have to put an O over here, and we'd have to include the Y as well. So maybe we would do the R in place. I don't think. I think I gotta assume this F is lying, and we gotta include the R. So in this case, we have all of that, right? So in this case, it's R somewhere, maybe second, and then an O like over here. And the O is just anywhere but second or third slot. Trying to think how that works. Is that how you spell Creole? No. CR. What if it was OR? I don't see order. Ooh, that would be a fun guess. I think order works. Let's go for it. Ooh, okay. I like to believe it's an ER word. So we could say this R was lying and that this R is supposed to be at the end. So if it was an ER word and this R is lying, that just means there's not a second R. So we start with O. It could be something like offer because that F could be lying as yellow. Oof, okay. So this would be the lie and we're just something else. Like we're not otter. Owner, maybe? Hey, I logicked through it. Nice. I was getting a little bit scared at the end there. But yeah, it ended up being that all the T's were lying, which is amazing. And then this F was lying, which is not that surprising. And then this second R was lying. Unfortunately, it was a valid coloring. So when you do two letters, it can lie and create an invalid coloring, and then you know one of them's lying. But that did not happen this time. Cool. That's owner. Okay, cool. That was a fun one. All right, let's do connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. Thanks, yanks, banks. Thanks and regards are things you can. Cheers are thing and best. Those are like sign-offs for letters or emails. Sure. Which one do you use? I use thanks most of the time. What do you use best? Cheers, regards. Do you use something else? Let's see. Nats. I don't know what nats is. I know squats and lunges and planks are exercises. Maybe nats is an exercise. Is Yanks an exercise? All right, let's try gnats. No. Okay. What's the... Oh, dips. Oh, I didn't see dips. Okay. Body weight exercises. Warren? Like the Supreme Court Justice? These all sound like last names to me. Elizabeth's. Okay. And one Elizabeth with an S. Interesting. Yeah, I was right. They're last names. Now, what are these? Yanks, Nats, Jays, Cards. Are these shortened baseball teams? Yeah. Cool. Nice. Let's see. Cardinals, Blue Jays, Yankees. I don't know what Nats is. I'm sure someone will tell me. All right. I think I did well on that one. I just I didn't see dips, so I thought Nats might be an exercise that I hadn't heard of. Because it was the only like other plural that would make sense there. But had I seen dips, I think I would have gotten that and gotten a perfect game. But yeah, pretty nice. All right, let's do the weekly Squardle. I need to remember to do a thumbnail. But let's think of a starting word first. Anything from Connections look fun? How about plank? I always play it the wrong way because I'm mirrored. All right, that should work. Plank. Ooh, that's a lot of whites. A lot of white letters. That means they're in the puzzle somewhere, just not in these words. All right, I'm gonna. I was gonna say I'll do the L second, but actually the L can't be here because of this white L there. All new letters. I'm tempted to do strip because we know there's a P somewhere, and this will tell us if it's on this outer edge at all. So let's do that. Okay, so we found the P. It's in this word somewhere. It's not here or here. So the P is third or fourth. Which is interesting. There's an R in the word as well. And an L. So there's an L, P, and R. But the P is here. That's interesting. I could try P second to see if it's there. So we'd be like something PRA or something like that. Like spray, maybe? Spray is very possible. This S is pointing here. I think spray is possible. It looks pretty good to me. No Y's in the puzzle. Okay. So it was possible, but it was not correct. So now this P is placed because it can't be here, can't be here. So we have this white P, we have this white P, which means it's not in these words. This P is telling us it's not here. This P is telling us it's not there. So P is placed. There's an R somewhere, but it's not going to be to the right of the P. It's not going to be here. So it either starts with R or has R second. R likes to be second, but there's also an L in the word. So, I was going to say reply, but no. There's no Y in the puzzle, but how does this work? There's an L. I feel like I have to put the R here and the L here, or it's just not going to work. But this does not look like a word to me. Ralph? It is a word. It's Ralph. Okay. So now, there's an R. How about this vertical word? There's an A and an R. The A does not go here, here, or here. So it ends in A. That's guaranteed, actually. And then there's an R, which isn't in either of these words. And it's not before an L. So the R is placed there. Flora, maybe. Okay. What else do we know? There's an R in this word. It's not here or here. Could this be another R? Maybe I should guess this word at this point. P second. It could be SP. There's definitely an S in this word. So if it was SP, we could do SPR. That would make sense because this word needs an R. It's not spray though. Sprog. Spree maybe? Ooh. I kind of like that. Oh, wow. That was not the result I expected, but it's fun. There's two, so see how there's two arrows? It's kind of small. There's two arrows pointing in this direction for the E. That's because we guessed the word with, we guessed a word with two E's in it, and there are two E's in this word. So this E is placed. So this is something like speed. And then this is Shri, a word. I don't know what else it would be. Shri, maybe. I don't know. Scree with a C? Like scree. Is that a word? All right, what are we guessing here? H second here or... Okay, this word needs an R. Ooh, I don't think it would be scree though, because I think the R has to go at the end here. So it doesn't go here, it doesn't go here. And if this is flora, then the R does not go right before an F. In fact, F before S is weird. So maybe it's not flora? There's an E in this word. I'm thinking of trying E. Oh, but there's not two E's. We guessed... Wait, no, we guessed two E's up here. So there could be two E's down here. I'm thinking erase. I think I'm gonna go with guessing erase. No, but then this would be spees. I think it's speed. R-A-D-E then? What would this be? This wants an R in it. Oh, wait, O and then E. I don't think flora is correct, actually. I do know the A is placed, though. This can't be A. That can't be A. Wait, can this one be A? But I like Ralph. So the R not here. This would mean that would mean the R is here. Oh, RRS also doesn't work. I've got something wrong. Could it be Ralph that's wrong? What could come after this S? I don't understand what... I think I end with E here. This is so confusing. I mean, I could guess grade and just see if I'm on the right track, but it's not going to be SG. Is erade a word? No, didn't think so. Orade. Okay, could I be wrong about this R? Certainly not there, not there, not there. This might be the R. Okay, maybe this is the R. And then this could be EA. There's no Y. Oh, what if it was evade? Words don't end in V though. We can't do that. This column and this row just don't have V's ever because the words don't end in V. That's kind of an interesting thing to remember. This has to be D, right? For speed? I want to test it at least. Okay. We'll put the E at the end then. We'll think of an ADE word. Easier said than done? Because I feel like... I feel like I should just guess evade and move on, even though there can't be V's in the word. All right, let's move on. All right, I was right about ADE. I was wrong about this starting with E. All right, what word are we on? This one. Okay, so this is EE. Weird. So this could be an R. If this was like Shri. Is Shri a word? Whoa. There'd be two with S something REE. Could this be like gross? No, but close. No, that's not. This is double S. Oh, so is this shade? And it's not spree. It's not shade. It's not spade. Well, it could be shade, but it's not spade. Oh, I don't think we end in U either. So it's not suede. Okay, what are we doing? I'm gonna see if Ralph is correct. Ralph was correct. Okay, and that got me shade as well. I do think this is an ER word. I don't know what this word is though. Wait. I mean, this has to be a U at this point. Could it be trust? 3. Oh my gosh, how did I not think of 3? Okay, trust 3. Tress. Raja. Is sorry a word? And then I don't see how. There's an N somewhere. I think this is enter. Ultra, yeah. So if I do enter, there we go. Ranch, scree. So it is scree. Okay. And then trust. Ooh, that was tough. I got a 6 though. My normal score. No, it wasn't trust. Oh. It's crust and cress. Darn. I could have had a 7 if I'd gone with crust instead of trust. It worked with a T completely, but the game was telling me I needed a C. But I did use a C in Scree, so that wasn't helpful. Darn. Okay, so I just lost a 50-50 there. It is interesting that it works with the T here completely. Unless I already had that T pointing. I don't think I did. All right, cool. That was fun. That was tough, though. 3 and Scree. Ralph is tough to think of. Ultra is always tough to think of. Double E, double E, double E. Okay. All right, let's do polygonal. Okay, this time I will look at what actually repeats here. Okay, so this repeats and this repeats. Experts on. So what are we going to end with? Like LLY? But then we have to start with Y. I mean, that's not the end of the world, but... I don't know. I can't think of a word immediately that would do that. So what if we end in like 00 something, 00T or something? Oh, this is going to be hard to think of, isn't it? RRY maybe? U3. U3, get over here. It could just be an S. It could be an S. And then LLS? I'm thinking like script. I can't extend this long enough. But like ills is what I'm thinking of. Shuttles. All right, I'm gonna have to do a filler because I can't think of what this is. I think machines does a pretty decent job. So this is, I think it is ILLS then. Was I close? I need an shekels. It'd have to be this. I can't think of it. I'm gonna do robustly. Okay, there is an S, there is an I, there's no L. Okay. I think it's SHE. But then what is this repeated letter? Sheriffs, because there's an R as well. Sheriffs. That's a tough word. All right. 21 words match. That's why I was having trouble. Mushroom. Sawmills. I was close to guessing sawmills, I think. Schnapps. Nice. Shampoos. Interesting. Okay. Let's do the mini. Ooh, it's not sheet today. Truer. It is an R. Okay. What else could that be? No, really. What is it? How does this RIAR maybe? Friar. No, RA. Rar. AR. I don't know what goes here. What? I mean, I can move the A here. That's not a problem, but I still don't know how to fill this. I'm thinking it would have to be an O here. Arbor. Got it. Could have also been ardor. 381 words match. Arbor and ardor and armor. So I want a 1 out of 3 on that. Nice. Okay, let's do symbol. Start with blaze. Toxin. Okay, so we assume there's no X in the word, which means that these are yellow. So maybe like an IN here. Pinch me. I got it in 3. No. All right, so we know it's not I or N, so it's got to be TO. Could be STO. Could even have another O at the afterwards. Stood. Okay, it is STO as I predicted. Could be stout. Nope. STO. Oh no. Another 6 maybe. Story. Stork or storm? Is that it? Stork or storm? Phew. Wow. That was very trappy. Holy cow. All right. That was danger. That doesn't happen very often. 18 sevens. And that was 50-50 for an 8. We only had 4 of those. Never failed. Don't plan on failing. All right. Fusele. We cannot guess storm because these dotted ones must be vowels. So let's just make something up. Camel. There's an E. I'm going to put it at the end. We're going to get a lie in this guess. So let's just do store. Ooh, what do we think our lie was? Okay, we have to guess a backwards word. Because we have to guess a backwards word, I'm thinking about just guessing erode, which should hopefully tell me what the lie was. Although I'd rather not have the double E because that could confuse me. What could this word be? What if it was like a TER word, like this, and then there was no O? Kind of want to use the O for other or otter. It could be something like, oh no, the E can't go there. Never mind. What am I thinking? Camel tells us the E doesn't go there. So it's not an ER word. We know there's an E. Can we do OTRE? No. So I don't think, I think that one of these is lying. The O or the R is lying, I think. So what if it was like ET? What if it was ethos? All right, I'm gonna guess ethos backwards. ETHOS. It's not ethos. In fact, there's no T, so the T is lying. Ethos was so good too. So the T was lying. So there's an O, R, and E in the word, and those are yellow in those spots. So order. Let's try order. No, it can't. The E can't go there. Never mind. E. Where's the O go? ORE. Darn. RE and then an O here. It's got to be something for that, right? Or even an R in the middle. Heron? No. Darog. I can't think of a word. Okay, how about RE? Redog. There's nothing? Seriously. Okay, what if it ends in R? Okay, what if it was like E here and then RO like that? And N row. I can't just stare at this forever. What's something I could do? I could do like juror. Just tell me where some of these things go. How about Führer to get the? I think F's better than J. Okay, so error. Oh my gosh, yeah, error. Okay, yeah, error is tough for sure. I didn't think of it. It was so Quasar was sitting there. Nice. Of course, I guessed an R in one of two places it would be yellow. Just my luck. All right. We are going to start with error, and we're going to get a lie. Unfortunately, the R's are pretty consistent. So what's our lie? There could just be no R in. I'm going to say there's no R. Let's guess like mouse. Or I have to repeat a letter. So moose. There's no O though. If the R is lying, there's no O. Geese. to find the E. Sure, why not? Found the E, and there's one of them. So E goes at the end. We could just check if it starts with S, and then... what can we actually guess here, though? We're not going to get any info about the gray ones, the incognito tiles. We just get info about these two cells. So I just need to think of something that would get a good letter here. Something like stone would be absolutely fine. It can't be the answer. Maybe I should go for something that could be the answer. Style. Let's guess style. That could be the answer. Great. The S was correct. We know the E is correct. We don't know about the T and the Y. So we could guess ST again. And we could guess... You know, the R could have been... No. If there was an R here, this R should have been yellow, right? If this R is lying, it can only lie as gray. And that's what happened, I think. So let's do steak. Okay, it's not stair, it's not steak. State? Nice. Okay, cool. Well, those are the games for today. Yeah, long video today. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.